Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Between Bells. I'm Baker Machado. The RW Quarantunes Series that brings the top names in entertainment to host Zoom fundraisers for COVID-19 frontline initiatives. Now, the series is having appearances from a lot of big A-listers like John Legend, Amy Adams, and even LL Cool J, as well as special addresses from Team Rubicon's CEO and co-founder Jake Wood and Goldman Sachs' CEO David Solomon as well. Joining us now is the CEO and co-founder of Team Rubicon, Jake Wood, and WME partner Richard Weitz, who has launched the RW Quarantunes Series with his daughter Demi as well. And Demi looks like she's with us as well. Great to have all you guys here with us. Richard, I want to start with you here. To date, the series has raised over about $1.5 million right now for various organizations. So what sparked this idea for you to launch this?
Well, about 5 weeks ago, actually not about, 5 weeks ago today, I was throwing a surprise birthday for my daughter Demi, who was turning 17, and I hired a piano player from Chicago named Dario Giraldo, who played at a bar called the Redhead Bar, and I wanted to organize some fun for on a Zoom for Demi and her friends. And about 15 minutes after the surprise, they didn't really understand what exactly it was, and so I said, hold on, I know I'm paying you, give me an hour. And an hour later, I got about 40 or 50 friends from high school and colleagues and clients, and we just kind of started talking and singing songs. And then my friend Debbie Gibson came on, and she started to play. I said, play us a song. And then my friend Melvin brought his friend John Mayer, who's also a client and friend of ours, and then he came on and sang happy birthday to Demi. And then Demi said, will you play New Light? And then all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, this is unbelievable.
Demi, that is quite the birthday. Demi, have you ever had a birthday that was like that ever?
I did not expect that. It was one of the coolest nights of my life. I FaceTimed my friend on the phone, and we were both like watching him freaking out, like, John Mayer is singing me happy birthday. What? Like, it was crazy. God. And kind of from there, we knew we had a platform, and my dad kept doing it, and it got a little more traction, and he invited some more friends. And I was like, Dad, we need to raise money for the people in need right now, for charities, for organizations, for hospitals. Like, we have this platform, we should do something with it. So we turned it into a charity benefit concert now.
That is so cool. Debbie Gibson, John Mayer, the names go on and on. It is so cool. Jake, I want to bring you into this as well. Just this past Saturday, Goldman Sachs is really helping you guys out at Team Rubicon. They made about $150,000 donation to you guys to support your efforts through this pandemic. How did that partnership with Goldman Sachs come about?
Yeah, Goldman Sachs has had our back since 2012, and they have supported our efforts in major natural disasters that we've been responding to along the way over the last 8 years. And a couple of weeks ago, a partner in the private wealth division of Goldman Sachs reached out to me and said, hey, we have learned of this private concert series that's going on, being hosted by this father-daughter duo in Los Angeles, and we'd love to bring some of our clients into it and have the proceeds benefit Team Rubicon. And, I jumped at the opportunity. What a special opportunity to see some amazing and candid performances from, music icons that I admire, and at the same time raise money for the work that we're doing in COVID-19.
So great. Now, Richard, what exactly are the funds going to on this?
Well, we've raised money every week. We've chosen a different organization. We first started with the Saban Community Clinic in Los Angeles. We then went to Cedars-Sinai for the nurses and employees. We partnered, thanks to Wells Fargo, actually giving a donation. They introduced us to the United Way, and we did that for Greater Los Angeles. And then from there, we did the 11 public New York hospitals, starting from Bellevue and then Queens and the Bronx and the other hospitals that are in desperate need. And then last weekend, we partnered with Team Rubicon, thanks to Goldman Sachs, who have been incredible. We then went back to the United Way for New Orleans and Atlanta and Philly, where I'm from, Chicago, New York, Detroit. And then this weekend, tonight, we're doing Nashville, and we are doing it for the CDC, for the American Cancer Society, Hope Lodge in Nashville, and Vanderbilt Hospital. Mm-hmm. And then on Sunday, we're doing a Mother's Day special that is raising money for an organization that Demi loves called Baby to Baby.
Yeah.
And what does Baby to Baby do, Demi? Just really curious.
It helps with getting formulas and diapers and all the basic necessities for families that can't afford it or don't have access to needs like that for their children.
Amazing. Jake, I'm sorry, Demi, to cut you off, but Jake, I want to bring you back in here really quickly, Jake. How can people donate to this initiative? And you guys are also supporting people on the front lines as well, right?
We are. We've had over 4,000 of our volunteers deployed onto the front lines in the fight against COVID. That's ranging from we're staffing hospitals in Navajo Nation, running mobile test clinics for COVID patients in places like Los Angeles and North Carolina. We're also helping to staff Feeding America food banks in, I believe, nearly 60 locations across the country. All in, we've responded to over 175 communities across America in response to COVID-19. You know, if people want to continue to support our work, they can text Rubicon to 20222. That'll make a $10 contribution to our efforts. We just passed the $500,000 mark for our Quarantunes specific fundraiser. And, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to once again publicly thank Richie and Demi for helping us to do that. It's getting vital resources to the front lines and to our people on the front lines.
Absolutely. We have about 30 seconds left. Richard and Demi, I want you guys to have the last word here. Richard, did you ever think you would be the biggest celebrity booker pretty much on the planet right now?
I wouldn't, but I would be remiss if I didn't thank Clive Davis, the legendary music man, for being my wingman on these shows and helping me connect to all these amazing artists like Barry Gibb, Barry Manilow, and a host of them. This has been fun. It started out as something just for Demi, and I am so appreciative of what we're doing, and I'm appreciative of all the efforts and everyone that's helping us out. So no, I did not ever expect this to happen. I'm a television agent, so the music thing is just a passion. I'm a fan, and so be able to share my love of music of all genres with everyone who's donating and being part of this Zoom is really just incredible.
Amazing stuff. Well, our thanks, of course, to CEO and co-founder of Team Rubicon, Jake Wood, and WME partner Richard Weitz and his daughter Demi. Great to have all of you guys here.